Hello Libra, thank you for tuning in. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot. We're just doing a little bit of bonus recording here, a couple of card pulls for you to take you into the weekend. We're in a slightly different location. The sun can be quite bright on occasion, but we'll see what we can do here about focusing the camera. And again, we're just going to be looking here for Spirit to send some notes to Libra. I guess it's got a lot to say to you today, Libra. Just a little bit of guidance for the weekend. See if there's just one more card that wants to come out. Spirit wants to talk to Libra this weekend. This is a general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising. If you're looking for anything related to relationships, I would highly recommend that you not just watch your sun sign, but also watch the guidance for your moon sign, because that is all about your relationships. So we have 4 cards here for you for this weekend, Libra. And it looks like the first one that came out here was the 3 of Wands. And that's about, looking ahead. It can mean rapid growth and expansion. But it's definitely, putting your stake in the ground and starting to think forward, past today, past this week, into the months ahead, and where do you want your life to be going. Weekends are a great time for that, because you can go out, take a hike, get some fresh air, and really, give yourself some mental space, some head space to think things through. Or, in addition to that, have dinner with a friend or someone special, and start to see where your mind goes in relation to that person. The Hierophant is next, and it is being a bear. See, there's a bear. It is just not going to focus for me. But it's, tradition, conformity, marriage, ethics, structure. It can be, could be you're making some plans related to structure and your place in society. Could be that you're just, consulting some authority to get some answers about something that you want to know a little more about. You have another major arcana here in the Justice card, and I think that, let me see, there may be this revelation of truth. There can be the sense that you have, there could be some legal matter. There may be, I'm not getting like anything strong here in this regard, but there may be some paperwork you need to file related to some plan you're making. Maybe you're planning to start building a house, or maybe you're buying a piece of land. I don't know, I'm hearing, house on the lake. I'm hearing camp. Maybe some of you are starting to take those first steps towards buying a summer home or a cabin by the lake, something that you could use, 3 out of 4 seasons with your family and friends and spend some time. And that would require you to sort of fall in line with authority and maybe file some paperwork, get some lawyers involved and help you complete that purchase. The last card we have is the 4 of Cups, and that's about having offers there and being in such a state of contemplation that maybe you're not even noticing the best offer. So in relation to this reading, I would say if you are out there this weekend and you're thinking about buying some property, or signing a long-term lease on a vacation location near water somewhere, if you've got 4 slated and you've seen 3 and you're thinking, oh well, they're all going to kind of be the same, make time for that 4th one. Make time to go and check out all of your options before you make that decision. That's what I'm sort of hearing from Spirit for you, Libra, for your weekend. And what an exciting weekend that's going to be for someone, going out there and finding a wonderful place to make memories in the future with your family and friends. We're also going to pull one of these Dragon Oracle cards. This is a new deck for our readings, and it is sort of fun. It's got some nice artwork. I'm just going to shuffle a little. They don't always fall from this deck, but We'll see if anything does, and if it doesn't, ooh, I guess it does. I guess it wants to talk to you. Libra, what do we have here? We have the Earth and Fire Dragon. Let me see if I can focus. The Earth and Fire Dragon works with you to clear the fifth dimensional ley lines. It is time for service. When you give, you receive. Well, that's a nice message. I'm not sure how I would relate it to what we got from the other cards for your weekend, but perhaps there is some aspect of this cabin by the lake that you could share, that you maybe could make it part of your goal in making your plans and laying your foundations for the future. That, you know, you're hosting a week at your camp or at your patch of land by the lake for, you know, the Boys and Girls Club or some other organization. I apologize for my nails here. You know, as I've said before, I'm not the manicure girly girl, but they're a little rough right now, so my apologies, Libra. I know it's you're an adventurous sort. Maybe you know how it is when you snag a nail when you're hiking and you have to cut it all the way down to the quick. But anyway, enough about my manicure status. Thank you so much for tuning in, Libra. We will see you on Monday with some new readings. Oh, and thank you so much for the likes, shares, and subscribes. This is just a project where I feel called to share the messages, and so it's really wonderful for me when I see the feedback that these messages are getting to the people that need to hear them, and that it's helpful advice, or it's a, you know, a touchstone in that personal journey that someone is taking, that they can watch the video and they can see the message that's coming from Spirit, and it helps them to redirect their thinking in a positive way that helps them grow and heal. So thank you again, and many blessings.